What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi back here again bringing you another video. So, this is going to be a very interesting video because it's not a live commentary. Sadly enough, the live commentary in this particular video, the sound did get corrupted, so I can't really bring you that. But as you guys can see there, this is my second battle in the UU challenge. I am running the same team. My opponent is running a pretty interesting team, as you guys can see there. Him on top and a bunch of other crazy Pokemon. So right here, I do lead off with the Dragalge because I think seeing the Pokemon that he's running on his team, this is probably the best lead I can lead off with. I can one-shot a lot of his Pokemon, and as you guys saw there, I did a ton of damage to his Registeel, so that's pretty good for me. Right here, he did get the rocks up, so that's pretty sad, but right here, I almost do 50% damage onto Tom Jones, which is a pretty creative name, with my Entei. Oh my goodness. I do burn Tom Jones, so this is good for me because it allows me to set up rocks. He can switch out whoever he wants, but it allows me to set up rocks for free. Yes, of course, that is his spinner, but it doesn't matter. I can just constantly set up rocks while he gets burned to death. Yes, Toxic is gonna lower me very slowly, but it is fine. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Dragalge, because Dragalge can take a lot of his hits. He is going to go ahead and bring in Feraligatr. Now, I do know for sure that Feraligatr cannot one-shot Dragalge with an Ice Punch, so that's why I keep it in this particular matchup. This isn't a Poison Point Dragalge like in last video. This is a Adaptability Dragalge, so I do go for a Dragon Pulse. I do not knock it out, sadly enough. Feraligatr is just pretty bulky, apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Absol, and hoping that Absol can knock out his Pokemon. I know Aqua Jet won't knock out Absol, so I go for a knockoff. I do get a critical hit onto his Registeel, which is pretty nice for me, removing one of his more bulky Pokemon. Right here, I make a big mistake. I underestimate how bulky Rampier, I forgot the name of this thing, how bulky this Pokemon is. In defense-wise. So I'm like, okay, maybe the Super Fang will get knocked out. This Absol is pretty powerful. I don't knock it out, and holy moly, it just one-shots me. So that's pretty upsetting. I do bring in my Heracross, and right here, I think about using Close Combat, but then I realize he could switch into Reuniclus, he could switch into a lot of Pokemon that could take the Close Combat very well, so I just go for an easy Earthquake, because none of his Pokemon he wants to bring in want to take an Earthquake. So I go ahead and switch into my Golbat, because Golbat can just put in so much work here, and plus it does have the Defog, and it can remove the rocks. And as you guys can see there, Tom Jones is slowly getting burnt to death, and he did a good critical hit on me on the Close Combat, but just burnt just onto his him on top really doesn't do anything. So he's gonna go ahead and bring in Reuniclus, and I am gonna go ahead and go for a Toxic here. Come to find out that he is Magic Guard, so he does not get any effects from the poison, so I do go for a Roost here, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I should keep Crobat just in case in the future, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out, bring in Swampert, and then I go for Earth Powers, hoping I can get a defensive drop or something like that. So I'm like contemplating, should I go for Scald or Earth Power? Scald or Earth Power? Earth Power does more damage, so I'm going to go for Earth Power here. Hopefully, maybe getting a defensive drop. I don't, sadly enough. But I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and bring in Entei, because Entei is a Pokemon that could put in a ton of damage here. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for the Sacred Fire, because Sacred Fire has a 95% chance move. I could go for the Iron Head, but Iron Head really doesn't do too much damage because it's not stab. I missed the 95% chance move, and I'm like, okay, I'm in a situation where I could lose the game. I need to go for an Iron Head and get a flinch. I do get a flinch, which is pretty good. I do get a critical hit with the Sacred Fire, which helped me out a lot, because it's going to go ahead and seal up the game at this point. And Heracross with the Moxie boost, as you guys can see here, is going to put in a ton of work. So this game is pretty much over at this point. I know Close Combat can knock out his Jellicent at this point, so I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? I know I have Moxie. I need to go for the Close Combat and just hope I can knock out the Reuniclus, and I am able to. And then he brings it for Alligator. He doesn't knock me out with the Aqua Jet. He could have, if he got a critical hit, but luckily he doesn't, and he goes ahead and brings in his Rampardos, and at this point this game is pretty much over, because his Tangrowth cannot survive a stab Close Combat +3, so anyway guys, that's a pretty interesting video. This is my second battle ever with this. Actually, no, he does survive it. Holy moly, Mom's spaghetti. He does put me to sleep, so that's pretty good for him. He does get the knockoff, and right here I'm contemplating, okay, Golbat, you have to be faster than Mom's spaghetti here. I know you can beat him with the Brave Bird. He gets the Brave Bird off, and we do knock out Mom's spaghetti. So that's a pretty good name. I wish I could name, I wish I could have Pokemon names like that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Question of the day: do you guys like more live commentary? I know you guys love live commentary, or do you want to see some, you know, some analysis and some you know, where I commentate like this? I already know how the battle works. I can give you more of an idea of how my plays went off, instead of like a live commentary on just like, okay, I'm in the moment, I have to do this move, and then I completely screwed up. And then I can give more of an analysis in a non-live commentary thing. So tell me what you guys want to see. I know I'm going to keep the live commentary, but you guys want to see more analysis type videos. But anyway, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.